Hello friends, this is Scott, and I'm back down at the homestead, and it is September 25th. I've been gone for a few days, and we're going to check out today what it is that's left in this fall garden to harvest and preserve. Now you're going to hear noises in the background. I've got Mr. Theo, the white cat, and Thing, the other kitty, that are hanging out with me, as well as my 4 chickens are just behind the camera. So if you hear a little clucking going on, the chickens are out enjoying the time with me, as well as taking some dust baths and looking for some bugs. So anyway, again, we're down here to check out what we have left to harvest. You're going to see some other things that are for upcoming videos regarding particularly the chicken coop that I'll show you a little bit of a sneak peek of where I'm at on that. I've done phase 1, I've worked on phase 2, and I'm getting closer to getting completed, but still got a ways to go, but it's within striking distance, and that'll be a video that's going to be coming up once I get her done. But had some other life things going on, and car problems and other miscellaneous issues. But you see Mr. Theo, or hear Mr. Theo. Let's see if he comes over here to say hello. So let me take a look here. And here we go. So Mr. Theo's our big white tomcat. And all these cats are very skittish. And it took me, again, a long time to become family with these kitties. So, but now I've got, again, Theo, Miss Thing is the one that I took to Salt Lake, had to get better. She had a bad cold last year. And then I have Coquette, and Coquette's been around, and now they're all getting comfortable. The reason they're comfortable today is because guess who's not with me? Mr. Lincoln. I left Mr. Lincoln at home, and he'll come down again next week. But yeah, today we just get to enjoy the cats and enjoy the animals, and no stress, no fuss, no muss. We're just going to go around and check out the fall garden. We're 3 days, I think 3 or 4 days into fall now. Weather's beautiful. It's 80 degrees in the day. It's in the 40s at night or low 50s. No sign of frost for the next 7 to 10 days, so hopefully I'll be able to get a lot of this stuff picked, either fresh, eat it fresh, or get it preserved. So I have a video coming out. You may see it before this video about salsa. So I did have made a batch of salsa when I got in last night from all homemade or homegrown ingredients down here at the homestead. But I'll be making a bunch more to freeze, as well as I got a can or freeze tomatoes and freeze corn and beans and whatever else I've got left. So. Not sure exactly because I haven't been out here for a few days. So let's take a look at the garden, the fall garden, and see what we have left in this still very productive growing space. Before checking out the garden, I just wanted to show you what I'm looking at as I was recording the first part of this video. There's the chickens and Mr. Theo all hanging out together. They all get along fine. And you can see there's one sunbathing, or dust bathing, I should say, right there. So yeah, I'm in the corner of my yard over by the pasture. And yeah, it's not the prettiest place. I got a lot of junk over here, but yeah, it was a good shady place to record my intro today. So, and let's take a look over here, and I'll show you. We have Miss Thing, and I don't know what she's looking at, but she's trying to hunt something, it looks like. So anyway, well, I did hint that the chicken coop build is in progress, and so let's take a look at that. And again, I've done phase 1, and I'm going to highlight everything that I've done as I just bumped my knee in the wheelbarrow. I'm going to be working on this, and I was supposed to be working on it today, but the day kind of got away from me. I will get to it, but I decided to do this video before I start putting on the roof rafters, and I'm going to start framing in the door, and I'm going to build the nest boxes and those types of things. But I'll be doing another video to highlight the completed chicken coop, but that's where I'm at up to today. And today again is Wednesday the 25th, and I'm planning on being here for a couple more days, so we'll see how far I get. And again, I'm going to be hooking that pen into the house and open it up for them once I get it ready so that they're safe. I am going to do things a little differently today. I'm just going to go ahead and film, and instead of voiceovers, I'm just going to talk while I'm walking and show you what's left, because you'll explore it with me, and we'll see what we have, because I don't know yet. I haven't been through the garden. So here we are. My last video was about tomatoes and finally getting some ripe tomatoes, and luckily it is not frozen down here. So let's take a look and see what we have, if we have some more. And again, you'll see some through here, and it looks like there's quite a few. And I'm not going to show the harvest today. I'll probably show that in a different video. But we got lots of red tomatoes. And again, I'm going to be making a bunch of salsa. I brought some cilantro down that I bought in Salt Lake and a couple limes. And all the other ingredients are from the garden. So I've got everything I need to make a bunch. And I'm going to freeze some. Now, I did do the salsa video last night, and I went ahead and froze. I ate a lot of it, but I went ahead and froze a quart this morning. So I'm going to be making fresh. And I'm going to, and I'm going to be preserving a lot of stuff. So we'll see how much I can do. Now, next week, I plan on being down here for multiple days, maybe the whole week. And so I'm hoping to get a lot of things done and this place cleaned up for winter. So anyway, just showing you some other stuff that we have here. We have some bunch of peppers, and Again, we've got tons of jalapenos and cayenne peppers and all that kind of good stuff. I do have some green bell peppers. As we see here, you're gonna see my shadow because again, I'm just gonna do this live. So if I end up being a crappy videographer today, oh well. But I have green peppers, and then I have eggplant, and all this fencing is trying to keep the chickens out from eating everything in my garden. But let's see if I can get in here and see if we have any eggplant. Yeah, there's some baby ones in here. Yeah, and one that's, I can eat that one. That one's a little bit bigger. So again, if the video quality is not great, I'm not going to worry about editing a lot because, yeah, I'm just going to show you what we got. So, scanning around, let's see what else we got. Going by the chicken coop and where the chickens are. I'm going to go up here into the main garden. Now, this is the terraces I built recently, and let's look to the left here. What we have is a lot of weeds, but we do have lots of potatoes left. I've been picking in the white potatoes, which are on the left here, on this side. And then all these are red potatoes. I started digging the red potatoes, but they were a little bit under mature, so I haven't dug many. So red potatoes will be on the menu, and I'm going to be digging some of those up in the very near future. So scrolling back over here, now this here is a volunteer. Again, my shadow's going to be in this, so let's see if I can figure out how to not to have my shadow and everything. So let me start down here, and let's go down here first. Maybe I can keep my shadow out. So we have some little pumpkins. These are mini pumpkins. You see Mr. Theo sitting there. And they're small, but they're ripening up, nice and orange. I've got quite a few in here. And again, I haven't watered down here, so things are getting really dry. I do have butternut squash. I've got one here, and I've got several out here. So I got 4 or 5 to get. Had a cucumber in the middle that had a couple, but nothing too great this year. Now I do have tomatillos that are in my beets, and the beets I've not even looked at because didn't have great success, I didn't think, but I have some beets in here, and as well as some tomatillos that I'm using in my salsa. And again, you'll hear the cats because now Mr. Theo and Thing are by me today. But let's take a look at beets. See if I can't even pull these out probably because the soil's dry. So I need to water, but I'll show you. They don't look very good. So I'll pull them out in a later video, and we'll check those out. But here, look at this kale mountain. I mean, that's kale's a tree. I have 6 plants, I think, in this, and I don't eat a lot of kale, but the kale just has done tremendous, and it is outstanding. So yeah, lots of kale. I might be making some kale, dry the kale and make kale powder. It's kind of a healthy additive to food. So we'll see what I do with that. I don't know if I'll do anything, but kale did wonderfully. Now looking at the broccoli, we still have broccoli coming on. I picked all the main heads, but look at how nice these side shoots are. Again, it is almost October, and I've got tons of broccoli that just keeps coming. So food for thought. Don't ever pull your broccoli plants after you do the main harvest of the main head, because they continue to produce. A lot of it is going to seed, and that's fine. But I have lots of broccoli that I can pick, and let's still get some fresh eating. Now let's take a look over here. This is the crickneck, and we still have big crickneck squash in here. So we still have good eating of squash. We have more volunteer tomatillos. And the zucchini itself, I probably have some monsters in here. I don't know what I got. Haven't looked, but yeah, the main zucchini plant that was attacked by the zucchini beetles is probably toast. And again, all you see is my shadow on that one. So let's take a look at this plant here. Now this was a volunteer. I don't even know what this is. Let's take a look. Okay. I don't see anything on this, but again, I didn't plant it, so yeah, we probably won't get anything, but yeah, it's still fun to see what happens. We got green beans still, as you see, hanging on the fence. And we have a whole patch of beans. Let's take a look at what we got to pick as we see the 2 cats here following me around, or leading me around, I should say. So we're in the side yard, and this is where the old greenhouse was that I replaced the siding and the strawberries, and they're living. You take a look at some of the strawberries. I got lots of weeds, but as you see here, the strawberry plants, they're coming up. There's some here. So we're gonna have some success, I think. Let's take a look at the beans. And again, they should be slowing down, but again, we have green beans. And I'll go through here and I'll get enough to probably freeze. Yeah, there's still lots of beans in here, and there's some nice ones too. So take a look at this one. Yeah, it's a nice bean. I'll save it there for pick it up later. Come over here, we have our yellow wax beans. And we have quite a few of these too. And so as you see here, we have some to pick. And again, I'll probably pick and preserve these because I have eaten a lot of beans and I'm kind of getting tired of green beans. There's Miss Thing with me and Theo. Now over here were some hard beans. And they're a variety, I don't remember, but I decided I wanted to try to grow my own hard beans. And here they are, they're maturing. And so these will be storage beans. And there's not much here, but yeah, it'll be fun to have a little bit. Next year, I plan on planting several varieties and you know, saving up some hard beans for winter. And again, you let them dry on the vine, and then you pick them, and then you sort them and store them, and enjoy them all season. Come on over here. Let's see what we got here. I think this was a spaghetti squash, and so we do have one. Again, this area was totally shaded before I pruned. There are the trees around it, so nothing really happened with it, but hopefully we get one, unless it's going to freeze. Again, we had bug damage, lost a few plants, but I know I have a cucumber here that I picked, or didn't pick last time I was here, and it's ready. So, haven't had a lot of cucumber success, but you know, there's a nice one. I'm taking that in the house and have that for dinner tonight, probably. Now, let's look at the corn. I picked lots of corn already, but we had poor germination, so I had to replant. And then we had grasshoppers eat all the silk, so I wasn't sure if you know, the corn ears were developing, but they are. Very tasty, very sweet. And again, the silks are gone on a lot of these because the grasshoppers ate them. These aren't quite developed, but I'll go through here. And again, I've been eating, I probably picked 20 ears of corn already. But yeah, we'll see. See what we have here. There's a lot of younger ears too, because I did plant a second planting because of the poor germination. And you see we have some small ears on this side, as you see here. So maybe if the weather holds off, we'll be okay. But so far so good. But again, Mr. Lincoln's with me. These cats are not with me usually. So, but yeah, they're getting some attention today. So that's a close-up of what I have left in the garden, and I've got lots of cleanup and lots of projects to do. And again, I'm going to be down here, you know, most of next week, I think. So I'm hoping to do lots of weeding, lots of mowing, lots of trimming, just get a lot of stuff done. But yeah, I've got lots of good food still to preserve or to enjoy, and yeah, winter will be here soon. Again, we're beyond the first possible frost day, but it's beautiful. And so now it's time to get back to that coop build and see what I can accomplish there. So this is a different video. I usually like to take my my video and then do voiceovers because I like more of a neater, tighter format. I don't like showing my shadow, and but today I decided to do it a little differently, and I did that with my salsa video also. So let me know if you like this type of video, or if you like my other videos where I'm more concise. I don't want to take up all your day with my videos. I want them to be 6 to 12 minutes long at the most, and just get down to business and not have a lot of fluff and fuss and muss. But thought today would be nice to have a little walk around. Beautiful day, and I'm a little when I see a big project I got to do, it takes me a little while to warm up to it. And the chicken coop, I need to get this thing finished. So I thought I'd start with the video, and then stay tuned because we'll be getting that chicken coop done, and then I'll be showing you how good that looks. So anyway, I sure appreciate you guys, and I just got over 700 subscribers, which is exciting for me. I'm shooting for that 1,000, and I hope you can help me out. If you do like my videos, please hit that subscribe button. I am planning on transitioning down here more, and it would be nice if I could make a little bit of an income on my YouTube while I'm showing you guys what I'm all about. So anyway, I know my videos are a little different than some. I don't do the music, I don't do all the flowery stuff. I just kind of show you what's really going on in my life and what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis. And being a homestead, I'm into everything. So one day it could be firewood, one day it could be chickens, tomatoes, corn, or digging ditch, for all I know, or watering pastures or mowing. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing the rest of my life, and I hope you'll subscribe and share my journey, because I'm gonna keep on swimming here, and just keep having a good time down here at the now. It used to be Hobby Farm, but now Homestead. Well, thanks for your support, and I appreciate you. Thank you.